Hello, welcome to another Retro Sheep video. And it's December, and Christmas is fast approaching, so I thought I'd do something with a bit of a festive theme. And so we'll be moving away from the Amstrad CPC, because that's normally what I focus on this channel, but we're going to go over to the Commodore Amiga, specifically the Amiga Format cover disc, number 30. There we go, that's the special Xmas Lemmings levels. Now, this magazine was the January 1992 edition, so it would have been in the shops in time for Christmas 1991. And that disc there, the one with the music package on it, that's the one we're interested in, but more specifically, the little critter there in the bottom right of the disc. It says plus Lemmings, 3 new exclusive levels. I'll just get that into focus there. So this was a way of Amiga Format giving its readers something nice for the Christmas season, and also it was a good promotion for Psygnosis and their new game Oh No More Lemmings, which was just about coming onto the shelves at that point. I think might already have been on the shelves. It's probably one of the best ever issues of Amiga Format, because it was a double issue that month. There were over 300 pages in the magazine. It was absolutely huge. So yeah, good memories. So we'll just wait for this to load up now. We'll go through the complete authentic experience of waiting for the thing to load up. A lot quicker than a cassette, though. So yeah, you've got Christmas levels, only a choice of music for this, and so, yeah, one player. It says 3 new levels on the cover disc. There are actually 4 levels to this demo, so I don't know, one of them's probably been recycled from another game. Another version of Lemmings, that is. So yeah, Merry Christmas, Mr. Lemming. First level, 50 Lemmings, 50% to be saved. And off you go. Same familiar Lemmings interface, but with lots of nice things like little Christmas suits for the Lemmings, and the chaser lights going along the top. It's really nice, really gets you in the mood for Christmas, that is. And it looks as though we've got a Santa Claus bouncing around on a spring, by the looks of it. And a 2-part bouncy snowman. I don't think that's a hazard. I think in the past I've sent the Lemmings through that snowman, but I don't think they get killed by it, so it's just there for decoration. Looking back in hindsight, it's hard to believe that Commodore was about 2 years away from going into voluntary liquidation. Such a waste, surrendering such a strong market position. Indeed, there's a lot of information about that liquidation in the June 1994 edition of Amiga Format. And yeah, voluntary liquidation at the end of April that year is something of an irony that the April 94 edition of Amiga Format had a caption at the bottom of the front cover. And that caption reads, "New bundles, there's never been a better time to buy an Amiga." And I suppose that was true, but not necessarily in the way they meant it. There was certainly no better time for buying an Amiga if you needed some spare parts, because it would become a lot more difficult to get hold of them from April onwards. There's plenty of time on the clock. I think if we just send this Lemming through the wall and start building the bridge, we can release the other Lemmings then. And a Christmas pudding exit. Christmas pudding beneath the chaser lights. Fantastic. And here comes the Lemming cavalcade. Yeah, we'll have this complete in no time. No problem. That bridge will be finished before they get here. And there we are. First Lemming will dive into the Christmas pudding. And the rest will just follow through in their own time. Okay. Yeah, 4 levels in total in this demo, so I'll let you watch the rest without having to listen to my gibberish. Although there are a couple of interesting historical points that I'll make towards the end of the video, but for the time being, enjoy.
Let's go!
So that's the Xmas Lemmings demo on Amiga Format cover disc number 30. And a very nice message there from the programmers at the end. But we're going to just go forward now to the cover disc number 33. So a few months later, you see there, Elementary Lemmings, a simple solution for all puzzled puzzlers. So Amiga Format, taking care of its readers, as it always did, included a help file on the cover disc this month. So amongst all the other things there, like Mouthman, Dual, Biplanes, I'm sure a few people have played. Yeah, this Lemmings help file. So if level 4 of that demo was confusing anyone, well, Amiga Format would push you gently in the right direction. And there it is. It's easier to do this level if you pause the game as you go along, because you can pause the game by pressing P or the pause icon, but P is quicker. And you can then buy yourself some time while you scroll the screen along to where you need to be. The only thing is it doesn't make for a very good video if you go pausing the levels all the time, so I tried to do these 4 levels without doing that, and I don't know, I think it makes it look better. So yeah, it's pretty much what we did. We might have let them climb up in a different order or use a different lemming to build the actual bridge, but that's what we did. So yeah, that's the help file, but now we'll go forward a bit more to the cover disc number 46. And you see there, Inspiration Anim, the tiny animation that inspired Lemmings. So this was an interesting thing to include on the cover disc. And apparently this was a prelude to the creation of the Lemmings games, so let's have a look. And it's totally random, isn't it? You've got those hands flattening the lemmings, the 10-ton weight, the mouth that's eating them, that weird sort of stick flicking them, and then that sort of laser pulse cannon. It's mesmerising, isn't it? You could watch this for hours. I think my favourite's the 10-ton weight. And yeah, you can use the left mouse button to pause it and restart it as well, so you can choose a certain frame that you may like the look of or that you want to look at and really take it in. And there's the 10-ton weight. If you look at the vertical line that's suspending the 10-ton weight, it sort of just flicks left and right a bit. It's not totally vertical as it goes up and down. Yeah, so interesting historical point there. So yeah, that's Xmas Lemmings, something festive for the channel. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sure I'll have more videos in the future. We'll see. Bye for now.
What?